Yo, what's up, y'all? Your boy back. Now, in today's video, you already know why we here. You know why we here. The Weekend, Kissland, 10 years. Can we just put that into freaking perspective? 10 years, dog. I remember when Kissland dropped in freaking high school. And everybody's walking around me like they don't know who The Weeknd is. I'm asking my friends, yo, you heard that new Weeknd album? Huh? I remember my friend at the time, Enrique. Shout out Enrique if he's still out here living. I remember I played him. What was it? I think it was Pretty. No, it was Belongs to the World. And he looked at me like this was the greatest music he ever heard in his life, because it was, and it still is, bitch. Kissland paved the way for After Hours. Kissland paved the way for Dawn FM. Debate your grandmother if you feel a different way about it, but that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for tracks like Wonderlust, if it wasn't for tracks like Odd Look, hell, if it wasn't for tracks like Belong to the World, you know what I'm saying? We wouldn't get Save Your Tears. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't get Blinding Lights, bitch. Too Late, Hard to Love. The entirety of Dawn FM with the synths, Jim Carrey, the cohesiveness of that damn album. All of it is because of Kissland. All of it. Even one of the lesser known tracks like Nocturnal, like all this stuff, bro, led up to the Weeknd that we see now, the Weeknd that we hear now. For some people, they'll disregard the Idol. That was something completely different. It's okay. We can do that. But After Hours, Dawn FM, Beauty Behind the Madness. Beauty Behind the Madness really turned everything around, but it's because of Kissland. Everything started because of Kissland. Technically trilogy, but that's not the point. We talking about Kissland. When it comes to Kissland, y'all should already know by now, my favorite track off Kissland is Pretty. That song is very, very near and dear to my heart. All right. I've cried many times to that song. I'm not ashamed to admit it. You've cried to Taylor Swift before. We come on now. Kissland is one of the best albums ever for me, because when I first heard that album, you know, Big Quint was still making videos consistently. Shout out Quint. But Quint was out here killing it. You know what I'm saying? It was a different time. You know, I was outside playing basketball like it was nobody's business. I was watching highlight videos of Derrick Rose and Kobe, trying to see which moves I could implement the next day in gym, listening to Kissland. Can you imagine getting your ass bust to somebody listening to freaking Tears in the Rain with wired headphones on like it's nothing? You stink for that. When it comes to the Weeknd's discography, Kissland is an album that I'm going back to 24/7. Like, I could run through Trilogy, I could run through My Dear Melancholy, I could run through After Hours again and again and again. I could run through Is There Someone Else and Out of Time forever. But I always go back to Kissland because that's the roots, bruh. That's where it started. That's the Weeknd we see now, killing it, you know, trying to do moonwalks. He can't really connect it, but he's trying. You know, he got the spirit, right? But it all started with Kissland. And I feel like in 2023, Kissland has finally gotten that recognition, at least a little bit. It's gotten that recognition and that publicity that it deserved when it first dropped. Now, I believe it's still the only album in his discography that hasn't gone platinum. Not that I care about that stuff, but I know that there are people who bring that stuff up, and it's like, hey, it doesn't matter if it freaking went cardboard. It's good ass music. It's timeless music on that freaking album, you know. And I feel like a lot of the Weeknd's albums, they have timeless songs on them. You know, when it comes to Beauty Behind the Madness, you got all them hits on that freaking album. You got The Hills, Can't Feel My Face, Earned It, Acquainted, As You Are. I'm not even gonna lie, I was kind of disappointed with the merch, with the 10-year merch drop that came out. I was actually expecting a vinyl drop. But those pillows, the rugs, all them joints, $100-something. The sweater, $100-something, which, you know, is to be expected. It's a 10-year anniversary, but damn, you know, we struggling out here, man. At least send me a care package. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yo, Dylan, I know you've been talking about Kissland since I don't know how long. You know, let me send you a box full of merchandise. You know, I think that'd be cool. Hint, hint. Just go ahead and do it, bro. Anyway. Yeah, I was expecting a record for the 10-year anniversary, but it's all cool. I just feel like with each album, we just keep expanding on what Kissland was. In a way, we keep expanding, and I feel like honestly, After Hours and Dawn FM are polished versions of what the Weeknd was trying to do with Kissland. Hey, tell me I'm wrong. Somebody's gonna definitely tell me I'm wrong, but tell me I'm wrong, right? Some of the ideas that he was trying to get through with Kissland, because it was so different, he needed that push, right? He needed that first step to say, okay, I'm putting this out, and we gonna work from there and see how we can improve and make it better. Thus, After Hours till Dawn. Freaking insane. Tell me I'm wrong, bro. I feel like that makes sense. I feel like I'm right on this. Yo, don't come at me in the comments talking crazy, please. But I feel like he finally executed the ideas that he had for Kissland, and it's working perfectly in his favor. A lot of people say they want the old stuff. I feel like we're still getting the music that he was making back then with Trilogy and Kissland. It's just, more upbeat. It's different. It's more sense. It's more feel. It's more tap your feet and dance, even though this man is singing about pain and sadness and depression and loneliness and every damn thing. All right? So, let's say all that to say this. Kissland, work of art from 2013 all the way to 2023. Shout out The Weeknd. Sorry. Shout out Abel. Shout out XO. One of the greatest albums of all time. If you agree, thank you. If you don't agree, why are you here? Let me know your thoughts and your opinions on the album, the anniversary. Give me your top 5 favorite tracks off Kissland. Mine are Pretty, Tears in the Rain, Belong to the World, oh my gosh, Adaptation, and did I say Professional? Professional. Matter of fact, how do I end this video off with not saying the 3 trifecta off that album? Adaptation, but no, I'm sorry. Adaptation, Love in the Sky, Belong to the World. Having the trifecta on the album has been the cornerstone for the Weeknd too. Every single album, you go to every single album, dog, that the Weeknd has dropped, he got that 3 in the hole, that 3 in the freaking chamber, dog. That's like hit after hit after hit. You could go to After Hours, you could go to Dawn FM, you could go to Starboy. Damn, they forgot about Starboy. That's freaking crazy. But you can go to every damn album. There's always that 3. There's always that 3, dog. Anyway, Kissland, y'all let me know your thoughts and your opinions on the album. Give me your top 5 tracks. Do you like the album? After all this time, how do you feel about the album? If you've never heard Kissland up until this point and you finally gave it a listen, how do you feel? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Talk to me in the comments section. Also, I'm on TikTok now. Kind of crazy. Kind of weird. We feeling the vibes of it. All right. So, link in the description if you want to go ahead and follow your boy on TikTok. More videos dropping on there. More videos dropping on here. I'm trying to, see what I could do for y'all because I love y'all and I appreciate y'all and I'm grateful. One more thing before I leave. Let me know what videos you would like to see soon. Cleo Soul is dropping an album, and I plan to do a video for that. If you don't listen to Cleo Soul, if you don't rock with Cleo Soul, you better listen to her music now before I go ahead and do that damn video, because I swear to goodness, we will be crying on camera. I don't care. You don't like to see tears? Go somewhere else, bitch. All right? But yeah, y'all let me know what other videos you like to see me do, what else you want me to talk about as I continue, doing what I do on here for y'all, because why the flip not? If you guys enjoyed today's video, do make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more. As always, on the squad. Thanks for watching. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Shout out XO. Shout out The Weeknd. Shout out Kissland. I'm out of here.